The big issue here is cost, and £2 billion of an annual budget is an awful lot of money, and it has to be cut back.
Well, it certainly has to be cut back. I'm not sure it's much greater than anywhere else in the world, everywhere else in the world, to be honest, but it does need to be cut back, and we certainly in government started cutting it back, and we would have done so if we'd been in government now.
So what's the problem?
What we wouldn't have done is what the government have chosen to do, which is to attack a small part of legal aid, social welfare law, which is the law that protects very poor, very vulnerable, often disabled people from getting their rights in the fields of housing, in the field of employment, in the field of welfare benefits. All that advice, and it's largely advice, it's not courts, largely advice is to be taken away from them, so they will not have that access to justice which they've enjoyed under governments of all colours and the support of all political parties.
But there is a claim, a view at the Ministry of Justice, that legal aid has mushroomed way beyond what it was intended to deal with.
Well, criminal legal aid takes up £1.2 billion of the £2.1 billion that you mention. There's always, certainly in the last few years, been an emphasis on criminal legal aid, where clearly there are more cuts that can be made. 49% of criminal legal aid is spent on 1% of cases. To tackle social welfare law and take away 53% of social welfare law spend is absolutely outrageous.